There is one line in the Dragon Ball Super manga, something that has been dropped recently, that shows exactly which direction they're going to go with the future of the franchise, what they're trying to change, and who they're trying to focus on. It gives you everything you need to know, and its roots are deep-seated in DBS Broly. This line changes everything. This chapter changes everything, and it is called Goku's Conflict, because that title tells you everything you need to know about what they're trying to do, about what they're trying to accomplish.
Vamos usar droga, desgraça!
What now? My body feels heavy. Damn it, he's hit us with some sort of spell. This is bad. We need to keep it together or we'll be crushed by his sheer power. End them. Alec! I won't stand for what you've done! Granola, didn't anyone teach you not to throw punches at your employer? That's just bad manners. You murdered my mother! Let's get one thing straight. I decided to let you live, Granola. And not just my mother. If not for you, nobody on this planet would have had to die. You've got quite the nasty attitude considering you owe me your life. You realize we could have killed you at any point, right? Even right now. Ah! I gotta thank you for all those jobs you did for us. Here, if nothing else, you get to die the same way your mommy did. See ya, Granola. That was a long time coming. You don't mind, do you, that I finished him off? I was no longer interested in him. How could they? And my body still won't move right. What? Hang on, Vegeta. Was that the last of my energy? Yes, use it wisely. Are you sure about that? Better that than us dying here. You can still fight, so do something about that scumbag. Alec, I felt conflicted earlier, but in the end, it was indeed necessary that I became the universe's greatest warrior. I am grateful that you made the wish. Hey, enough about that. I'd do anything for my little brother. Besides, your job doesn't end here. We can't afford to waste any more time, so just kill them already. Very well. You broke free of my spell, I see. Good on you. I've got no real reason to fight you. So could you just leave this planet already? Calm and collected, are we? No rage over the death of your friend. Oh, I'm mad. But anger is an emotion that messes with my special move. I don't understand. Now that you know our plan, we can't let you live. Begging for your life won't save you, Saiyan. You heard him. I see not even a hint of fire in your eyes. Why? What does that fool think he's doing? When it came to combat, your father's fierce resolve was like no other. I do not sense that from you. Are you truly his son? I hit my head when I was little and lost all my memories up to that point, so I don't remember a thing about my dad or the other Saiyans. That explains it. You cannot comprehend who you really are then. I could never fall to one such as you. And this is where I have to put pause on the video because this is exactly what I was just talking about. This is something that was shown in DBS Broly, and it's the reason DBS Broly even really exists, because right now what they're trying to do, what Toriyama and Toyotaro and the execs behind the DBS manga are trying to do, is they are trying to connect Goku to the Saiyans hereditarily, ancestrally. They're trying to link Goku to his genes that up to this point, not only has he never cared about, but he was never explicitly having any emotion or feeling on. But the fact that Gas knew his father, fought his father, and is telling Goku at this moment that you are nothing like him and that he cannot lose to you because you don't have that same resolve, that same fierce intensity in your eyes, because obviously Bardock was coming at Gas to kill him and Goku does not. That killer intent is not there. It is something that is going to profoundly change Goku. This is something that's going to stick with Goku, and this is why the Bardock aspects of the Dragon Ball Super manga up to this point, when it came to the Granola arc, have been my favorite. Because I've been saying for a very long time that Goku needs to link up to his past. He killed his brother, has no feeling toward it. He ends up meeting Vegeta, the Prince of all Saiyans, has no feeling to meeting royalty. He ends up hearing about the fate of the Saiyans, doesn't really care. He sees the Planet Sadala Saiyans, isn't really interested in them the same way that Vegeta is interested in them. He doesn't have a link to his past, but they are trying to change that. That's why this is called Goku's conflict. Of course, he is facing off against Gas. That makes sense. This whole chapter is about him fighting him, but at the same time, it's about his inner conflict that Goku needs to get a little bit more Saiyan to have a chance and a shot to push Gas back, to have Gas on the back foot, because the way he is now, being calm and collected using UI, isn't something that is going to more than likely be effective against someone like Gas, who they've basically created a character that can learn the same way Broly can. Broly jumps through steps and levels as his genes and his fighting techniques get more tested throughout a battle. He kind of jumps those gaps, those huge gaps of strength, to be able to get closer to whoever the opponent is. Gas is a similar way, but in the technique aspect of it. You guys saw earlier that he actually instantaneously teleported somebody else. His instant transmission is a different type than Goku's, but it is the same realm. He is growing in his techniques as he's getting stronger. And that's something that's interesting with Gas, because he is growing in technique wise as opposed to Broly's power jumps. So them connecting Goku to Bardock has been premeditated. Them making the entire beginning of DBS Broly be DBS minus, showing Goku as a baby, showing Bardock and Gine, showing the Saiyans, showing that not all Saiyans are bad, showing that Bardock had a little bit good in him, or at least caring about his own family in a sense, and maybe not wanting to kill anymore at a certain point. And in this, we saw him save Granola's mom, Monaito, and Granola. Yeah, they're trying to connect that aspect to it. So this whole banter that you aren't a Saiyan, you aren't Saiyan enough, finally somebody's calling out Goku on it, somebody that has fought his father. That's something that should not go underestimated. Whichever way I felt about the manga in general, or the way I feel about even, Gas and his new transformation, I can pull that away from how I feel about the storytelling here. And the storytelling here is solid. The inability to breathe causes you pain. What a frail species. How about I suffocate you then? What a pathetic death that would be. Not a fan of that idea, I see. It would not satisfy me either. I see now. That explains how you people keep recovering after enough time has passed. I won't allow another soul to die. Not on my watch. Granola, he's not dead after all. Monaito possesses the ability to heal. He should be the first to die then. What do you hope to achieve? Are there any problems around here? A super elite like me was born to help. Mind changing the light bulb there? My back's been acting up. Do you think I'm some sort of handyman? Fine, I'll do it as a special favor, but only this once. Huh? Is that you, Goku? You bet, Jocko, and I'm real glad you are on a nearby planet. Where are we? Heck if I know. What I can say is that you'd never be able to make it here with your version of instant teleportation. You still believe a technique of yours is superior to my own. Sure do. I've been using that move for years and years, and it's not a simple one to master. Can you follow me wherever you go? Don't underestimate my power.
Subscribe for more content.